We're at the range today. We're going to show you how to turn a backpack into a bulletproof backpack. So here we just have a standard backpack here. And here we have our armor panel. So this is our level 3A backpack armor panel. It's 10.5 inches by 14 inches. So it's really sized to fit into most standard backpacks, laptop bags, or kind of whatever bag you carry with you. It's a 1/4 inch thick, weighs 1.5 pounds, so it's lightweight. It's flexible and soft, so it makes it super comfortable to carry. Slide it in your bag and you barely even know it's there. So today we're gonna put this into the back of the backpack here, right in that laptop compartment. And Mr. Mannequin here is not only packing, he's also brave enough and volunteered to be our test dummy. So we'll strap this to him and then we'll shoot it with a 9mm, a 40, a 10mm, 10mm are so hot right now, and a 44 mag. And then we'll make sure that Mr. Dummy over here, Mr. Mannequin, doesn't have any holes in him after the process. So let's do it.
Testing backpack armor. First up is 9mm. All right, next up is a 40 Smith & Wesson.
All right, so next up, we've got the 10mm. All right, last up, we've got the 44 mag. You can call me Dirty Harry if you want. So here's our 4 shots. You see the 9mm there, the 40 right there, your 10mm, and then the 44 mag down here. This one looks like it might be an edge shot, so we'll see and make sure that hit in there. But first we'll strap our dummy. He needs a little support. All right. Woo! You can see those left a mark. That looks like mostly your 10mm was up here and your 44 mag was down here. This guy's just a cheap plastic, so you're gonna fill that, but it doesn't look like any holes are on the back side. We'll pull that thing out and just double check, but kind of hard to see since it's broke out. Well, I guess you can see here, there's no holes. This was the 44 mag hit. Looks like it blew through and it just the back face busted this hole, and it looks like it tore the fabric on the backpack. Oh yeah, there it is, right on the edge. So it is in there, the slug is in there. So that is a edge shot. So it looks like this is your 9mm shot, this is your 40, here's your 10, and there's your 44 mag. So that 44 is right there on the edge, but it is, if we can get down in there, you can find that slug. I can fill it in there. Yeah, there's that. So there's that slug down in there. So it definitely did stop it. There's your 44 slug. So, dang, right on the edge too. That's awesome. So that's why you can see that bulge. That's from the back face deformation. So with backpack armor, with any soft armor or any armor for that matter, soft armor just is more prevalent with the back face deformation. Not only does it have to stop the round, these all stopped, but it also can only allow so much back face deformation. Now we've tested that against clay boxes. We have lab results on that, but that's what you see here is that's just the impact from the round and that back face that's gonna come out that caused that to break. And especially on this edge shot, you're gonna see a little more back face deformation because that is right on the edge there. But it definitely stopped all those rounds. So that's awesome. All right, so before we had the mannequin supported up against this, this beam, this time we decided to just stand him up over there and see if we can give you a Hollywood moment. We're gonna shoot this mannequin with that backpack. We'll use the 44 mag again, and I'm guessing it's gonna blow him right over that berm he's leaning against. But let's see. Just like in the movies. Oh! Well, looks like that one hit right there. Center mass. With the other shots, but still. Center mass. We can pull this off and see what that looks like. It's just like in the movies for you folks. Takes them right off their feet. We'll let him take a break. He's had a rough day. Oh yeah, see that shot right there? In the center, you can see that bulge from it. But no exit on that at all. So, feel that slug right in there embedded. Right there in the middle, so. All right, so there it is. We put 5 shots into the level 3A backpack panel, the backpack armor there. 244 mags, a 10 mm, a 9mm, and a 40. So you can see here, Mr. Mannequin took a bit of a beating, but there was 0 penetration in the armor itself. So take your standard backpack, slide this panel in the back, and you've got yourself a bulletproof backpack. Appreciate Mr. Manny volunteering today. He's had better days, but go get yourself a backpack panel today. This is awesome protection, discreet protection, carry with wherever you go. Provides you level 3A armor, which means it's gonna stop your handgun rounds. It's available today at predatorarmor.com. So scratch that, we're not actually done. We're already at the range. We got our mannequin, we got our armor, so we're just gonna fill it full of lead, put a whole bunch of shots onto it, and then see what it does. See if we can ever put a hole in that armor. So we're gonna have a little more fun before we call it a day. All right, so we lit them up. Looking on there, we counted 23 shots. So who knows what this looks like. I'm gonna pull that panel out and see what we've got here. Oh man, just lit up.
You didn't pass through?
Doesn't look like these are, you might have got one here on that double shot. Oh, look at that. There's that slug right there, right on the top. See that? Can you see that in the camera? Look at that slug sticking out still. But that thing took a beating. If nothing else, maybe potential 1 pass through there. 23 shots on that one panel. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, we thought we'd just cut this open and kind of show you what the insides of this look like after putting 24 rounds into a Kevlar panel. So you can see on the back here, it just, some of the rounds started to tear the material away, just the bulge on the back from the back face just started to tear some of the material. We're not positive. A couple of these might be pass-throughs. We're not sure. So these are rated, a Kevlar level 3A panel is rated to stop 6 shots. Obviously 24 is a few more than 6, so there is potential some of these that are stacked really close on top of each other here. One of those could have penetrated. So, but we'll just cut this open. Let's see what's inside of it to kind of show you what it looks like. You see the different layers of Kevlar in here. You can just feel slugs and metal all throughout this thing. You can hear them too. Just falling out. Just all over the place. There's another. Just slugs. So this is just a cover on there that's sewn, so it's waterproof on there. And then here's our different layers of Kevlar. There's another one. That's a big guy. That's a 44 mag. So you can kind of see the carnage a little bit on that thing. Just those different rounds. I don't even know what the front or back is on this. I think this is the back side. There's another guy. You can see those holes here just pulling that Kevlar. There's another slug. That one's almost a complete slug. That thing's not even damaged. So these are all sewn together as well, but obviously the pressure is tearing a lot of those seams out. There's a couple more. Yeah, there's a 40. That's a 44. There's another guy. I mean, it's just littered with lead. Look at all those. So that's what it looks like inside of a level 3A panel when it stops. There's your rounds just stuck in there. I can pull this the rest of the way apart. That's probably all of it. So there's that. You can see it's pretty it's pretty torn up after all those shots. You can see the Kevlar just starts to tear apart. That's why your multi-hit rating is rated for 6 shots. Obviously, it'll take a lot more than 6 shots, but Kevlar does start to fray and come apart after too many rounds. So that's what the insides look like after taking 24 shots. So like I said, maybe one of these days we'll slap it up there against the clay box and do a real, true, what's the word? Torture video, and see how many rounds it'll take before anything penetrates.